I believe the chairman of the committee has accurately stated, this is a senior management failure. You do not have a problem of this nature exist in an organization for 10 years, called upon on 2 prior occasions, without it being recognized that it's a senior management failure. Senior management is accountable for the operation of all of the critical functions and the employees that carry them out. When I stated at the start that this is a senior management failure, implicit in that statement is the fact that we created a culture that rewarded and endorsed improper, bad behaviors. That's where the blame should lie. If people were responding to that, but not complicitly responding and knowingly falsifying records, that's one thing. But if they were falling in with the culture, the blame needs to reside at the senior management level.
Now, the honest truth of all of this is that our signal maintainers take direction from management. They take direction from management. If management gives them a direct order to do something, they're faced with the choice of either complying and going home with peace of mind, or telling the MTA boss, either at the field level or at the more senior management level, that no, I'm not going to do this, it's not right, and find themselves subjected to mistreatment by the company. And I'm sure many folks in the room are aware that the MTA has a long history of onerous discipline against members of Local 100. And in fact, that's at the root of many of the problems between New York City transit workers and the MTA. So, not to simplify the problem, but when a boss in the field tells a signal maintainer, you ought to sign off on this report, the signal maintainer is then put in a very precarious position that, of course, we don't want to see them put in, and we are now taking action to ensure that they're not put in. But the reality is that when a worker who's making $60,000, $65,000 a year is told, and barely scraping by with his wife and children, or his or her family, that they're told that their job is on the line if they don't sign off on a document, more than likely they're going to sign off on a document, and that's the harsh reality of the situation.